What is up, you guys? Back on the channel. In the other video that I showed you guys, we put the front clip on, got all the control arms, all the rack and pinion, suspension, all that stuff installed. Today what I'm going to be showing you guys, as you can see, have a bunch of sheet metal laid out. And we're going to go ahead and put the DSE front fenders, the supports. We'll go ahead and put the core support on them. We got a brand new core support because the other one had some dings and dents. And we're trying to build nice shit, guys. So, all said and done, let's go ahead and get this thing installed. I've got the side already lined up for left side, right side. Obviously, core support goes in the front. There's the left and the right side, how it goes. You'll put your dents, your recessed areas where the lights are going to go back into. The recess is in towards the firewall. So let me go ahead and get this thing set up in there. Let's take this, go underneath the what that does, guys, you guys can see is right here, there's a sandwich plate for the front clip that mounts to the firewall. It's connected to the front clip and it bolts to the firewall, but there's just enough space for you to stick the fender through there and then go ahead and stick the support right underneath it. It takes a little bit of finesse, but once it is in, your bolt holes will all line up. So what you do, push it back, push your fender back, and boom. That's one side, guys. And then I'll go ahead and go around to the other side. And there's bolt holes that will sandwich all those three together, and bolt holes that sandwich the side runners to the fender, and then everything that'll hold it together. There's holes up front here in the for the core support, as well as for the top of the core support up here, and then the core support bolts in here and here. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna put this other side on, and then we'll slap the core support in there. There we go, just like that. And stuff that in. There we go. Now go ahead and roll around to the front. Core support on there. Just pop your fender up just a little bit so you can stuff that all in there. We are nice and dialed. Let me pull this off the stand for you guys and I'll give you a little walk around. Look at this thing. Gosh, that is amazing. You guys, look at these sweet stamped fenders. They look perfect. Obviously this little gap right here is gonna get sucked in. Once I bolt these together, there's just a little bit of flex in it from where it was stamped. Got this other side looking nice and tight. Let me give you an up close on the bracket. So this bracket right here is connected to this bracket. They're bent and then they're welded down in here. So when I sandwich these down with bolts and nuts, it'll pull everything tight, and especially up here. Then, like I said, up along the top of the core support, this fender will bolt to the core support. Likewise on this side, will bolt to the core support. Then it'll also bolt all the way across here which holds this side piece to the fender, and then the firewall mounted section of the front clip sandwiches all of these together. Obviously, you're gonna have to do a little bit of fit and function when it comes to aligning and gapping everything, but like in a normal car, you have to do that anyways. Also, down here at the bottom, the core support sucks in right there, and everything mounts to that. So let's go ahead and put some bolts in, and then we'll do some fenders as well. Real quick, guys, while I got you here, there are two different sizes of bolts. There are 3/8 AN bolts that are 3/4 inch long, and then there's 6 specific bolts that are also 3/8 AN bolts, but they are 1 inch. You can tell the difference. The 6 that are 3/8 1 inch are going to go, let me turn you slowly, are the 3 bolts that go in the back. They're obviously a little bit longer so you can fit your washer and your nylock on it. Make sure that you put the 6 bolts, 3 on each side, in the back. So at this point, I tightened that side because that side fit up pretty good. This side was a little bit off on the core support after I tightened them, so I went back ahead and loosened all of them. But what I'm going to do now is give this core support a little tap, and I'm going to put my Church Boys supplied hardware into the core support holes. All right. And then you guys, sometimes these will need a little bit of finessing. Like you can see I just did, I wanted to get it centered. That hole was a little bit off, so I just went ahead and gave it a slight little tap. Go ahead and give them a little snugging. Got them snug. Go ahead and pull this stuff off of the car, because at this point I'm going to go ahead and go up with it. Guys, so now there is 2 bolts that go here and one here, and so they're just a little off the core support. sometimes the repop sheet metal doesn't fit quite right. So when it doesn't, you get out the Harris tool Big Daddy hammer, give it a little love tap. Just like that, guys. Fits right in now. Not quite. A couple more taps. I think we've got a little bit of dirt in these holes, so I'm gonna go ahead and thread chase them. Let me stop the video. I'll go ahead and thread chase them on time lapse, get these bolts in, and then I'll get back to you guys here in a minute. But let me just give you a quick little snapshot. Look at that beauty.